Why are you limiting that God? Why can't God give you better than what you already have? We want it to be that person that we're with, but just be open and listen. It ain't your gut. It is God talking to you.
And be free.
Well, I don't got nothing to say after that.
I think this is a really good place to end.
Yeah.
One thing, let me say this before we close, that I enjoy are the breaths that you take. And we've talked about that before on podcasts. We have to remember to breathe. Breathing will get you over, and it will get you through.
And it's better to go through than under.
Oh my.
I ain't going under. I'm going to go through.
Ain't that the truth?
You came through. And I remember seeing you being a complete wreck. But to see how happy you are and post pictures of this new man and your kids are happy and business is great. Life is good. Mm-hmm. It took a minute to get here, but you got here.
Right.
And I don't know who's listening who may be going through something similar, but you'll get there. How can we keep in touch with you?
So I am at Mommy on the Mic on Instagram. I'm on Facebook as Trei Taylor. And if you have a need for voiceover or narration services, I narrate books, I do commercials, I write jingles.
And podcasts.
I produce podcasts.
I wasn't going to say it, but Trei is the voice and our producer that we're always talking about.
Your loves, your losses.
This is
Your Soul Care Companion podcast with Marcus and Marion. This is who we're talking to today. And I must say that, oftentimes, we do these interviews, and y'all will hear me on Facebook Live on these podcasts, and this is nourishment to my soul. This is nourishment. We do this for you, but I promise you we get something out of it as well. And you're listening with three people who have all had to go through life's journey, and because we have sat there and figured it out and had to trust a God that we sung about and that we prayed to and that we were told it'll work out. It's going to happen in due time.
Jesus will work it out.
I mean, we heard all of this stuff, and life happened, and we had to actually put it into practice and apply it. And just like Trei said, we couldn't go to the gas station and touch the pump and gas just come out. We couldn't do that.
And I'm so glad
we had to live it.
Y'all don't look like what you've been through.
Right. Baby,
we
I
had
look
to,
good.
Okay. we had to go through it, and that's why there is a Your Soul Care Companion podcast, because we realize that we all go through, but the way that we'll get through is if I reach my hand back and grab yours and say, you know what? This little bit of strength that I got, I'm going to lend it to you. Because I'm not going to let you drown. We're going to get through this together. People, this has been Your Soul Care Companion podcast.
You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. Your Soul Care Community. Also, check out our website, YourSoulCareCommunity.com. We may have a conversation coming up soon, so we'd love to see you there.
Or a brunch or something.
Anyway, it's been great. And this is Marcus, Keith.
This is Marion Jamel. I don't have to say it separated because it comes naturally to me.
And I'm the producer. Katrina Renette Taylor, and I produce and you listen.
With a story to tell. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next time.
We won't see you next time.
We will see you next time.
We will not.
It's his narrative.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Just a little loving early in the morning beats a cup of coffee for starting off the day. Just a little loving when the world is yawning makes you wake up feeling good things are coming your way. This whole world wouldn't be half as bad, it wouldn't be half as sad if each and everybody in it had. Yeah, just a little loving early in the morning.
Well, that's it. That was part 4 and the final part of our series, How I Survived My Scandal, featuring Trei Taylor. I know, I wanted it to go on, and I'm hopeful that you found hope and that you found joy in listening to Trei's story and C. Montez's story. But guess what? Coming up next week, we have an exclusive interview with someone who used to be a stripper. She talks about her addiction to money and how she developed strength to come off that pole. This is a story that you do not want to miss. She bears it all for us. Guess what? You need to subscribe to our podcast right now. We are on most platforms. Go ahead and subscribe so that you will be the first to know about new content. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook under Your Soul Care Community. We would love to hear from you. Also, we are online at YourSoulCareCommunity.com. Well, until next time, I hope that you are doing the work, because we certainly are. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to your Soul Care Companion podcast with your Soul Care Companions, Marcus and Marion. Stay connected with the Soul Care Community at Your Soul Care Community on Instagram and Facebook. And be sure to subscribe to this podcast for all new episodes.